Dhammanupassana is a Pali term that translates to contemplation of mental objects, or contemplation of phenomena in English. It is one of the four foundations of mindfulness, satipatthana, taught in Buddhist meditation practices. Dhammanupassana involves developing awareness and insight into the nature of mental objects, including the 5 aggregates, the 6 sense bases, the 12 sense spheres, the 4 noble truths, and other teachings of the Buddha. It is a practice that cultivates mindfulness and deepens understanding of the nature of existence and the path to liberation. Here are some key points to help understand Dhammanupassana. 1. Mental objects as the focus. Dhammanupassana directs attention to mental objects, which include thoughts, emotions, perceptions, mental formations, and all phenomena that arise and cease in the mind. It involves observing these mental objects without getting entangled in them or identifying with them. 2. Observing the 5 aggregates. The practice includes observing and understanding the nature of the 5 aggregates: form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness that make up the experience of a person. Practitioners investigate these aggregates to recognize their impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and not-self nature. 3. Understanding the 6 sense bases. Dhammanupassana involves observing the 6 sense bases: eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and how they interact with their corresponding objects. This observation helps in developing insight into the nature of sense perception and the arising of various mental states. 4. Reflecting on the 12 sense spheres. The practice includes contemplation of the 12 sense spheres, which are the 6 internal sense bases, sense organs, and their corresponding external sense objects. Practitioners observe the arising and passing away of experiences and develop an understanding of their impermanent and conditioned nature. 5. Investigation of the 4 noble truths. Dhammanupassana involves reflecting on the 4 noble truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the origin of suffering, the truth of the cessation of suffering, and the truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. Practitioners investigate these truths to gain insight into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. 6. Cultivating wisdom and liberation. Through the practice of Dhammanupassana, practitioners develop wisdom, panya, and understanding of the nature of reality. They observe the conditioned and impermanent nature of phenomena, the causes and conditions giving rise to suffering, and the way to overcome suffering and achieve liberation. 7. Contemplative exercises. Contemplative exercises used in Dhammanupassana include observing mental objects, noting their arising and passing away, investigating their nature and characteristics, and applying the teachings of the Buddha to develop insight and understanding. By practicing Dhammanupassana, individuals develop a deeper understanding of the nature of existence, the causes of suffering, and the path to liberation. This practice helps to cultivate mindfulness, wisdom, and the transformation of one's relationship with mental objects and phenomena. It is important to note that the practice of Dhammanupassana is part of a broader path of Buddhist meditation and mindfulness, which includes the cultivation of mindfulness of the body, feelings, and mind. These 4 foundations of mindfulness are interrelated and support the development of insight and wisdom.